Kami shio gatame. Shi is 4, ho is corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you notice his hands here. 1, 2, he's covered. He's got his weight on the upper corners here. 1, 2. Kami shio. So kami means up, upper. Some people say north, south. You could be over, under both, over both. My target is to put my chin right on his solar plexus. When I do that, you see where my belly goes? If his head was straight, my belly would go right on his schnoz. If he turned his head this way here, I would come over this way here and try and push it over so that I could get my stomach to cover and smother him like a pillow. If you can't breathe, your desire to continue to fight begins to wane. And the ideal way is to grab. And when you grab the obi, it's going to be like this. Your hammer fist goes down. My fingers go in here, my thumb meets. And you see how I come down? When I'm down on both sides, you see what it does? It pulls the komamusubi into his abdomen, your diaphragm, another part of the constriction, right? So I want to hold these hands down to the mat as best I can. I don't want to be floating up here. If you notice, when I come in here, you see the crook of my elbow is right at the point of his shoulder. It's not out here. I'm pulling it in. And this side the same way. I'm pulling it in. Not out here. In this way here. It's got to be in tight. I'm going to try to get my abdomen centered on his face. If he turns to the side, that's okay. I'll just be able to push down, and if the head can't move, it makes the body really hard to move. If you're a knucklehead fighter like me, he wants to turn it, then I try to get my komamusubi right in his ear. Then he gets a gyoza mimi, cauliflower ear. When you're like this here, you can move.
Yes.
Here, see how it slides? Right. You cannot move fast. Besides, you're going to go, oh, that's hot, that hurts. I'm not going to do that. Here, you can move around. So I'm frogging. Now you notice that you could slide something between me and the tatami. Here, you cannot slide anything between me and the tatami. So the idea is to press down. Press as hard as you can. You want to keep your knees on the mat and try to push your hips all the way down. You gotta take your komamusubi, push it right through his face. You gotta take your family jewels, push it right down like you're burying treasure. So we'll just do a very simple exercise. What I want you to do is drop down here and then slide it forward. So there's 3 ways to approach the slide. You can put the flat of your hand here. You could do it with the knuckles down here, or you could do it with the tatsuken here, this way here. The single most important thing in newaza is no space, yeah? You're moving around, yet you can drive a school bus through your bodies. When there is that space that allows them to turn and get out quickly, right? I'm down here, right? See, the first thing I did was drop down, so there's no space here. I want to eliminate the space. So this is just the kihon no kata, just the fundamental way of doing kami shio gatame. Okay, hold them down. Hai, arigatou gozaimasu.